So in today's video, I'm going to go over the exact system that I use to book me 3 to 5 quality leads that are warm, that know exactly the service that I'm selling, exactly the price, every single day into my calendar. And I'll show you the whole system so you can go and copy it. But to be honest with you, you're going to get an uncomfortable truth here. 99% of the time, when you copy, it'll only potentially work for a very short period of time. And then if something starts changing or something goes wrong, it's not going to work. So that's the way it is on my YouTube channel anyway. I don't have anything to sell you or get you in on anything or course or whatever. Honestly, it is what it is. Like, that's the truth. And I always tell the truth. Anyway, I run a agency that does lead generation for home improvements companies in the UK. I've quit my 9 to 5 to basically go all in on this, and I've been doing this now for 3 weeks. I've just begun my 4th week full-time doing this. I've started in January. You can go back and watch all my YouTube videos, blah, 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 blah. YouTube intro over. And today was Monday. We had 5 sales calls booked, and then we had 1 demo, and then we also had, I had a call with a client for a testimonial that had to collect because I've not been collecting any of them, and you know it works and helps this whole system. In between that, I've been setting up a client that I signed from last week. So yeah, that's what's been happening. So I'll get into this whole system, but before I do, I want to just say something about a private community that I'm thinking of making for like-minded individuals, people that are in the agency space, people that are in the online space. And essentially what I'm doing is just gathering interest of anyone that would be interested in a private paid community. And it's not about the money, because I'll tell you exactly how it is going to work in a second. But it's going to be private paid community, limited spaces, none of this shit where they say, oh yeah, limited spaces, and then they'll get to it and then they'll increase the amount of spaces because obviously they're putting money in their fucking pocket, right? Nah, none of that. And it's going to be just a big pot of money collected from everybody, and we'll use that money to pay for speakers that are actually from the industries that we are interested in, whether that's, you know, sales or psychology or actual business owners and so on and so forth. Come in, like fitness coaches and shit like that. Like, that's a big part of your life as well, especially as a business owner. You genuinely need to really look into like your health and take care of that, and basically use that money as a community, book in like a monthly speaker once every single month from that money, and then also have like all the other stuff, which is like the community itself, weekly calls, check-ins, and having accountability. But the issue is, I want to keep it, basically, I would really want to go through this very quickly, but basically I want to keep it limited spaces for the entirety of it, but I also want to make it affordable to people. So obviously I don't want to compromise the integrity or the quality of the group by having like 100 spots and charging like a tenner, for example, because then we'll get $1,000 out of it and then we can pay someone to come in. The lower the quantity of people in it, the more we're going to have to charge. So I'm just trying to figure out how many spaces, how many people are going to be interested, how many spaces we should actually do it at, and so on. But yeah, I've got like loads of business owners that I speak to that I used to work with as a contracts manager in the industry, and they're like, honestly, they're top of the game in terms of knowledge, and they're not online, so they're none of this shitty fucking guru BS that people like feed you down through. So yeah, if you're interested, there's a link first thing in the bio or description, whatever it's called on here. Go and fill that out. It's just a Google form. If anything actually happens, I'll send you an email and I'll let you know about this community, and then we'll take it from there. It's not for another few months anyway, because my business and my agency is my priority. YouTube content, community, that sort of stuff is just on the side. But I want to connect with like-minded individuals, and I thought this would be a cool way of doing it, because I'm sick and tired of people fucking pitching their shit in my DMs. Anyway, onto the video. I'm going to go all guru mode, full guru mode, go on the whiteboard, wipe this shit off, which is my whole business ecosystem. So I probably shouldn't have that on there, but you can only see a snippet of it. And then we'll go over the whole lot, see how it all works. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. And I know I feel like Charlie Morgan. I'm a little bit more greasy than him in terms of whatever. The guy's fucking quality, by the way. But there's four different methods of obviously acquiring new customers and leads for your business. First one's content, second one's paid media, third one is talking to people that you do know, fourth one is people that you don't know. So cold outreach and audiences, right? This one focuses on, and it's worked for me, and I've done all of them, right? This one very well works for me, and it's paid media. Yeah? Can you see that? You can. I try and keep this one very short, but essentially what it is Facebook adverts for my agency. And before you click off, it's none of this shit that everybody else does, because I know hundreds and hundreds of agencies do it, right? The first step is ads on Facebook. My adverts are completely different to every other agency out there. Now, maybe it's a little bit because I used to work in the industry and I've got experience and I can speak of things that, you know, I've had in regards to working for my dad's business. And unfortunately, you can't really make that shit up because people will be able to tell straight away. But adverts going into a landing page. Majority of you will probably already have knowledge about this because that's the way you set up for lead generation campaigns, right? Now this landing page, very crucial as to what's on it. I'll draw this fucking landing page for you, and imagine this is a landing page. The first thing is a VSL, which is this, video sales letter. The whole purpose of this individual thing is to sell your product or your service. And essentially how this works is I've split it into 3 stages, right? The first stage focuses on introduction, who I am, what I faced, and of course I've got a bit of an advantage because I've worked in the industry for my dad, and essentially I can use that sort of to help me be more relatable to the business owner. The second thing is what they get when. Okay, so as I'm editing this, I've realised that I actually missed out probably the most important component of the VSL, which is going over results of your clients. Like, how the fuck did I miss that? Anyway, the first thing is intro into results and reviews and what you can actually deliver for clients, and then move over to second or third stage. Sorry. When they join us as an agency, what we offer, and then obviously moving on to the offer, which is the third thing, which is the offer stack. And look into an offer stack because it's very, very important to stack an offer very well, but also word the offer very almost like relatable. Anyway, you basically have to make the offer very relatable to the business owner. Instead of saying like, we'll book you 15 qualified inquiries every single month, say like, I don't know, expected returns of £25,000 within a month. You know what I mean? That sort of stuff. So you have to sort of just think of the flip side of it. Anyway, second thing on here is results. It's not. The second thing on here is what they can expect. So a list of things that they can expect from working with us. And that's shit like, you know, the expected returns, saving time aspect of it, the effort saving aspect of it, and all that sort of stuff. Basically the benefits of our service is simple and straightforward. Then you've got a call to action. I'll probably make this actually square. Basically CTA, which is pointing to this bit here, which will be the main thing where we want to drive the traffic. So from this point here, we drive the traffic of anyone that's interested straight away without reading all this shit. At the end of this, basically say, if you're interested, there's a calendar right below me, there's a button right below me, sorry, click that, and essentially that takes you to this calendar. We'll call it Cal because I'm awful at drawing. Hopefully you can hear everything fine, and hopefully I'm explaining things well. But this is the structure of it, right? And then on this, we also have a bunch of reviews and testimonials and results. So reviews, testimonial, results. Basically, any doubt that any person has whilst they watch this and they read this gets eliminated in this stage because they can see other business owners that have had the experience, and they can also relate or just see the results, right? And obviously, if you haven't got reviews or testimonials, I'm sure you'll have some sort of results because you probably have been doing this for free for people. And if you haven't, then just do this, and then skip to that. And basically just focus on the benefits a little bit more. It is how it is. The game's the game. You just need to basically get through to a client and get results for them. And as soon as you do, like your first client should probably be results and a testimonial, and that's it. Those are the two focuses. No money or anything like that, because a lot of you just want to jump into 10k a month. It don't work like that. Anyway, that's the whole. Like, I've just written it out, and basically that's the whole script. Yeah, and then again, right here is the last bit, which you can do as well, is a FAQ section, frequently asked questions, because a lot of people have questions. But that's the script. This is what it looks like. Paid ads, completely different advert to anybody out there, into a landing page which has all of this shit on. And then obviously the third thing is your calendar, and your calendar also needs to qualify the leads. So ask, like, I think I ask two questions I ask. The first one is what they do, and then the second one is what they're after. And that's pretty much it. That's the system. So paid ads into a landing page that has all this shit on, that focuses on the calendar. That's the only thing that they can do. I used Calendly because I used Go High Level and it was shit, and it gave me loads of bots and spam. So that's my recommendation. I still use Go High Level to build everything out, but the calendar inside of Go High Level unfortunately got me a fuck ton of fake leads at the start, so I was just wasting money. It is how it is. And that's pretty much the system. If you want to go copy. If you don't. But this system has basically got me 3 to 5 quality leads every single day for the past 2 weeks, and I'm just scaling it. I'm just adding more testimonials, and I'm adding more adverts, and essentially going to at least 10k a month with my agency, which, to be honest, right now I've signed 2 clients last week. I'm on 6. We're not far off, but that's the way it is. Let us know if you're interested in more videos like this, guru sort of style, and I'll catch you in the next one.